With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Tonight, we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book. He's an asset to have in any offense.
At the 42-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
17 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Burton. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception bug.
And the Vikings first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
On the deep ball.
With the Vikings at 6-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Samuels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And quickly, they get to the line.
12 yards. That's another Vikings.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 17 carries, 53 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Samuels. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Burton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Burton. Wide open receiver, complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. They'll look to throw again. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Well, the Vikings offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their second possession. He had the touchdown grab on their opening drive, adding to his impressive season total as you check out the NFL leaders in touchdown receptions. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Off play action. Samuels. He finds his man, complete. That's Bauer. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Samuels. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Samuels. He's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. It's caught. Here's Langford. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Back to throw. Samuels sets up the screen to Robinson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Ready? 70, Timberwolves.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Looking to throw. Samuels. And it's caught. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. Cooper fast with a feet. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now a 2nd and 6.
30 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Operating from the gun, Burton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Vikings' 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Burton. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First down. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Burton. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Sahadrozay. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. He finds his man, complete. That's Bauer. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Bauer. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen.
Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. Okay, Brandon, thank you. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. And this is Jalen Milroe. Just picking apart the defense, one of...
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. Until about the 23. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake. Samuels. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The tight end in motion right. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. Burton. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Burton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. And the Jaguars send out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And taken right on the 30. Shoves him aside. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set to go once more. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Robinson will try to pick it up. They needed 2. They could only get 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down. And
they'll run for it with Robinson. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down. Burton. That is caught. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And coverage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Felton.
What are you talking about?
This into the end zone for a Jaguar
No
touchdown.
motherfucker.
Ty Felton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. He's already made his presence felt in this one with his previous touchdown grab, and that's been the story of his season thus far as you take a look at the NFL's current leaders in touchdown receptions. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on first.
Oh my God. Why the fuck did he stop running? What the fuck? Oh my God, man. This nigga got hit by his own.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Oh, fucking.
Looking to put a drive together.
This is some bullshit. Some fucking bullshit.
Throwing to start the drive. Burton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Fucking bullshit.
Looking to throw. Burton.
Yeah, you see that shit? The fucking man got stuck between two other fucking men. Two defenders. Look at the two defenders. They ran into each other. Two defenders ran into each other.
Big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Burton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Burton. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
Gets through, and now an opening. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
There's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Samuels. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down. Samuels. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. On 4th down, Samuels. Is complete to Langford. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Burton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw.
Get the fuck out. Yo, you see that shit?
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at the 37.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd
Back to throw.
Almost gave that shit for a fucking touchdown.
You need your best play here, no doubt.
How is this possible?
on the play, but it leads to 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here. But he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Extra point forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Burton. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now, he's got a man. Complete. And finally taken down at the 15. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective.